This segment of CoastLife is sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
Well, CoastLife, we know that there's so many individuals here along coastal Delmarva that love to give back to the community, but a lot of local businesses like to give back too, and sometimes in a huge way. I'm thinking like a kitchen remodel, and we've got Brian Rush joining us with Paul Davis Restoration and Remodel. You are the Chief Operations Officer with Paul Davis, and you guys let us kind of team up to deliver the news of these kitchen remodel giveaways that you guys do. So give us some details on, you know, how big is this reno and how can people sign up?
So many different ways to sign up. You're going to sign up online, pdrdelmarva.com. We are at a lot of the home shows that a lot of people sign up there as well. And you fill it out and we'll draw, and then we come to your house and tell you, you know, basically bring it to life, you know, what you want.
And what does that moment feel like? You get to see the joy on somebody's face when they realize that this thing, and it's a big project to do a kitchen, so like, this is gonna happen.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's always something that you want to do as a person. So given the opportunity every year, we know this is gonna happen, it's the build up to it. So we get to go ahead, and when you pull it and you get to walk inside and say, you know, we're gonna do this for you free of charge, they're like, really, you know, and typically they say, this never happens to me.
Right.
But it always happens to someone. So every year we get to, you know, be the giver of good news and, you know, play a little Santa Claus.
That's always the best thing in the world.
When you see Brian, I mean, I've been lucky enough to be there the last 2 giveaways that we've done, very exciting. You see us coming with the big check and balloons and the news. Don't shut the door. We're trying to give you good news.
We're trying to give you good information.
But why is it important for you guys to do something like this? You know, not just once in a while, but every year.
Yeah, just to be part of the community. When people think of a business and who you are, they really want to see who you truly are. So, and it's just something that we've always felt not obligated, but want to do for the community. We want someone. We're going to be there. We do cancer marches for, you know, breast awareness, and we just try to go ahead and be involved. We do West Side Little League. We redo their booths up there. Monies are tight, and you know, as a business, if you know there's a little bit left in the kitty, we want to go ahead and give it to the community so people know who we are and know that we do care about them.
The kitchen really does bring, you know, the home community together. It brings everybody into that one space. What is it about the kitchen renovation that can change the way a home feels?
I just think, you know, when you go home, where do you typically go first? You put your keys on your kitchen counter. That's where a lot of where a lot of the family information transpires. So when you talk to your spouse or your loved ones, they come home, they have a bad day, they have a good day, where do you typically do it? It's when you're breaking bread, it's where you're having a drink, it's where you're talking about your day, talking about your life experiences. And when you get to do that, it's kind of the focal point. So as you go back in time and, you know, your grandmother, your grandfather, and you talk about some of what they were, you know, telling you as a kid, it just brings back memories. And it seems to be a place where everyone just typically just goes back to for good memories.
Yeah, it's the place to gather.
Yes.
So I know, all right, say for example, you enter the contest, you see us showing up with that big check and congratulations and all the bells and whistles.
That's exactly how it's going to look.
That's how it's going to go. And then people are going to meet you maybe with a little skepticism of those timelines, because I think people hear construction project and they're like, okay, great, but how long is this going to take?
Yeah, so that's part of what we've done as a business is, you know, how do we not interrupt your life? People typically have an idea of what they want before we go there. But then we also bring them some of the things that are the new things that are coming into the marketplace. There's something every week, every month that there's a new cabinet line, a new pull-out, a new spice rack, a new utensil, whatever it is to make people's lives easier. And then we kind of go ahead and show them the footprint, show them what we can do within the footprint. And they say, I like that, I dislike this. You know, whether it's colors, you know, earthy tones are coming back in. So the earth, the grays, I'm not saying are out, but the earth tones are making a comeback. People typically have a vision of something that they want, whether, you know, if you want to go buy your next new car, you probably have an idea of what that is. Same thing happens in the home. They have an idea what they want their kitchen space to look like, their living room or their bathroom or their outside living space. And so when you get to be able to sit down and be quiet and listen and go, okay, I got it all down, and then say, here's what it is, what do you think? And they go, love it, or let's tweak this a little bit.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, I know that a lot of people are getting excited, and you can't win if you don't put your name in the running. So how can people sign up one more time so that they know where to go, and maybe we'll see you in a few months?
Yeah. So don't hesitate to call us. That's one of the easiest ways. 410-219-9160 or pdrdelmarva.com. That's a good way to go ahead and get the information flowing into us, or come to the local home shows, and that's another good way. Because at the home shows, we'll have our cabinets there along with our decks. You get to touch it, feel it, see colors.
Start to daydream about winning that competition.
That's it.
And
That's
it
it.
might
See
go
it
up
all
in
come
there.
together.
See it into reality.
Well, Brian Rush, thank you as always for not just being here on CoastLife, but for all that you guys are doing for the community, really all the time. Whether it's a remodel or it's with that emergency response program that you guys have, you're always out and about and doing something.
Well, I appreciate it, and thank you guys for having me again.
Of course. Coming up on CoastLife, though, it is Thursday, so we've got some drama, some tea, all to spill when we get back.